This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. High Desert teams win 6 of 8 opening round games in the CIF playoffs. No surprise, greater than Apple Valley's 21-16 upset of number 1 ranked Citrus Valley. Coach Kyle Godfrey's Sun Devils twice came from behind, and the defense denied the top-seeded Blackhawks a touchdown after the first quarter. Samayay Andrews ran for 132 yards and scored the first Apple Valley touchdown. The second came on the double pass Logan Moon to Isaiah Ojeda. Dustin Reynolds scored what proved to be the game winner in the fourth quarter. Apple Valley hosts Glendora in round 2. Silverado registered a 32-21 road win at Brea Olinda in the Hawks' first playoff victory since 2017. Frederick Hunter ran for 229 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Ian Wilson threw for a touchdown and ran for another. Coach Kieron Jones has his DSL champions at home against Elsinore in round 2. Granite Hills held on to win 47-42 in a wild shootout at Grand Terrace. Cameron Smith ran for 5 touchdowns. The victory, the first Cougars playoff triumph of the coach Alex Gonzalez era. Granite Hills is rewarded with a second-round home game against Jordan. Victor Valley rolled to a 55-36 home field win over Diamond Bar as the Jackrabbits continue to postpone Coach Jeff Vanover's retirement party. Victor Valley rallied from a 29-14 halftime deficit on their way to their opening round victory. The Jackrabbits journey to Hemet to play Tahquitz in round 2. Serrano rallied in the fourth quarter to win at Temescal Canyon 14-13. Rigo Cabral scored both Diamondbacks touchdowns. Coach Casey Mahalchek's Diamondbacks host Ramona in round 2. Mojave River League champions Oak Hills got eliminated by second-seeded Etiwanda 46-20. Western Christian eliminated Riverside Prep 22-13 at Upland. Hesperia Christian's Shiloh Stabile has a huge night in the Patriots' 53-12 opening round win against Laguna Blanca. The sophomore running back and defensive back ran for 2 touchdowns and registered a pick 6. Senior Will Olson carried for 159 yards and scored the Patriots' first touchdown on this 54-yard run on Hesperia Christian's first possession. Coach Liam Vanderweide's Agape League champions take the long trek to Coast Union in Cambria in the 8-man Division II quarterfinals. Hesperia Christian wins their opening round CIF game with a 53-12 home field victory over Laguna Blanca. Jared Bragg runs for 2 touchdowns and passes for another, leading the Patriots' balanced offensive attack in eliminating the visiting Owls from Santa Barbara. Shiloh Stabile scores twice on rushing touchdowns and adds a pick 6. Will Olson opens the Patriots scoring with this 54-yard run as Hesperia Christian rolls to the lopsided win in the 8-man Division II playoffs. Defensive standout Kyle Day impacted his presence from the outset. The tackle on Laguna Blanca's first play from scrimmage. 4 plays later, following the Owls' first touchdown, the 6'6", 210-pound junior blocks the extra point attempt. Kyle Day is among the leaders in the state in tackles on the year. He is credited with 9 tackles this night, giving him 105 on the season. Laguna Blanca's second possession, Kyle Day stops the quarterback sneak short on 4th and 2. The Patriots end the Owls' drive at the 35, forcing them to turn it over on downs. 3 plays later, Jared Bragg hits tight end Arlen Kester on the 36-yard scoring play, and the Patriots go ahead to stay. Arlen Kester is 6'2", 185. He's a sophomore. For quarterback Jared Bragg, his 22nd touchdown pass of the year. Center Julian Villanon, 55. Arlen Kester, 81. Sebastian Genet-Agri, 50. Part the sea of Owls, defenders, and Shiloh Stabile dives into the end zone for the two-point conversion. 14-6 Patriots with 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. Second quarter action. Aiden Ortega runs back the kickoff following the Owls' second touchdown. Aiden Ortega, 6 foot, 175, a sophomore. Jared Bragg caps this Patriots possession, scrambling from 13 yards out for Hesperia Christian's third touchdown. And first of 2 touchdowns, the 6'2", 175-pound junior scores by way of the scrambling route this night. Shiloh Stabile follows Hesperia Christian's 4th touchdown with this pass interception, picking it off at midfield, shaking off a tackler, and running it in. The Patriots' lead is 34-12 at halftime. Shiloh Stabile's second rushing touchdown is the first scoring of the second half, this run from 17 yards out. The Patriots' 53-12 triumph sends them into second-round action at Cambria, where they take on Coast Union. Hesperia Christian enters the playoffs ranked 7th in Division II. The Coast Union Broncos rank 8th. The 4 high desert teams with home games in round 2 have their work cut out for them. Apple Valley's opponent, Glendora, is undefeated and ranked 5th in Division III. Silverado's opponent, Elsinore, is the number 3 seed in Division 8. Serrano hosts Ramona, the number 1 ranked team in Division 8. Granite Hills hosts the top-ranked team in Division 11, Long Beach, Jordan. Only Victor Valley is seeded higher than their second-round opponent. The Jackrabbits are ranked 2nd in Division 12. Tockwitz is ranked 12th.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Howard's, recognizing and supporting the teams, athletes, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Schreiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Schreiner has the best damn used cars, period. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz, we're inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of high desert television today. Coach Troy Hall's Lady Rams of Victor Valley College are coming off an emotional, hard-fought battle, a 4-point loss at powerful Glendale. How would they respond against 2-3 LA Southwest in their first home game of the season? This year's VVC ladies have only 3 players returning from last season. VVC starts out sluggish. The visiting Lady Cougars get out in front and hold the lead through the first 14 minutes of play halfway through the second quarter. Gabriela Martinez dishes off to Valentino Lamon, and the Rams cut into LA Southwest's early lead. It's 11-10 Lady Cougars with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 10 is Akia Lacey. 22, Destiny Marin. Akia Lacey battles for the rebound. It goes to Kendall Clark Davis, whose basket pulls VVC within 1, 20-19, 2 minutes into quarter number 2. Kendall Clark Davis 5'11", second-year Lady Ram out of Riverside Prep. Kendall Clark-Davis battles for this rebound. The ball goes to Jasmine Burley, whose basket gives VVC their first lead, 23-22, midway through quarter number 2. Jasmine Burley is 6'1" sophomore and former All-MRL standout for Kelly Hennessy's Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs. She is coming off a team-high 12 points in the previous game, that 4-point loss at Glendale. Track Gabriela Martinez on this sequence, triggering the inbounds pass, then flying to save the rebound and send it to Veronica Ruiz. Veronica Ruiz connects from the free throw line. VVC's second quarter lead is 3, 25-22. Gabby Martinez, one of a trio of former Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs, turning in an outstanding performance this night. Veronica Ruiz follows next time down, pulling up just inside the arc, and it is a 5-point VVC lead, 27-22. We are watching the Lady Rams at their best offensive surge of the first half. Veronica Ruiz bounce pass assist to Kendall Clark-Davis, and VVC's lead is built to 7, 27-22, just under 4 minutes before halftime. The Lady Rams on a 10-2 run. LA Southwest rallies, though, and VVC's lead at the half is 2 points, 30-28. Coach Troy Hall's quintet to start the second half: 1, AJ Burley; 10, Akia Lacey; 22, Destiny Marin; 24, Vivian Rojas; 44, Jasmine Burley. Both teams come out the third quarter unable to convert early scoring opportunities. LA Southwest slowing it down, running their half-court offense. VVC kicking it into a higher gear, running on every opportunity, using their advantage of having a much deeper bench and trying to wear down the Lady Cougars. The Lady Rams often beating the Lady Cougars back. LA Southwest will get the first shot to fall in the third quarter, the 3, giving the visitors a 1-point lead, 31-30. Kendall Clark-Davis comes off the bench to score VVC's first points of the second half. Many Lady Rams baskets, the direct result of steals. AJ Burley brings it up after a steal. Vivian Rojas, the steal from the rebounder to Valentina Lamon to AJ Burley, who gets it back to the Needles freshman for the 3. From the reverse camera angle, you see how the Lady Rams stay after the ball. This defensive intensity and tenacity intrinsic to the team's success. Valentina Lamon, the 5'9" freshman and 2019 Needles graduate. Watch Akia Lacey at both ends of the court. The blocked shot. AJ Burley pushes it across midcourt. Akia Lacey, rewarded for running the court, gets it back and scores. Akia Lacey, 5'10", first-year Lady Ram from Denison, Texas, is VVC's leading scorer throughout the first 6 games, averaging 14 points a game. This, but VVC's second basket of the second half, coming midway through the third quarter. LA Southwest's lead is 36-34. Another AJENAE Burley bounce pass assist. Gabriela Martinez, this time the team's trading third quarter baskets. Valentina Lamon, the 3, puts the Lady Rams ahead 39-38. AJENAE Burley, the assist. Caressa Fields hits the floor hard. Gabriela Martinez grabs the ball. AJENAE Burley pushes it up court and hits Valentina Lamon for the fast break basket that pulls the Rams even 41-41 with 2:41 remaining in the third. Veronica Ruiz starts another wildly intense sequence with the steal. The Lady Cougars rebound, get it into their attacking zone. Physical defense by Jasmine Burley. Vivian Rojas, always in the middle of the battle for a loose ball. Gabriela Martinez pressuring the ball, forcing LA Southwest to turn it over. Veronica Ruiz steals and breaks fast for the basket using the left hand on the drive shot
to put the Lady Rams ahead by 3, 46-43 to end quarter number 3. Veronica Ruiz showing how it's done before a crowd full of former Victor Valley teammates and Coach Tony Fronderina. The Lady Rabbits contingent here in full force to see Caressa Fields, the 2016 VVHS graduate who was averaging 18 points a game for the Lady Cougars. Veronica Ruiz steals the ball twice in this sequence from fellow Victor Valley High School alumnus Caressa Fields. AJENAE Burley to Viviana Rojas, the 3. The Lady Rams have overtaken the visitors and lead 44-43. Veronica Ruiz, another steal, coast to coast. Another quick as a cat burglary for the 5'7" first-year Lady Ram. And VVC is up by 3 to enter the fourth quarter. It's 46-43. Destiny Marin inbounds to Viviana Rojas. Nothing but net, 49-43. Veronica Ruiz steals the Caressa Fields pass and scores to give the VVC ladies an 8-point lead, 51-43. Vivian Rojas shoots the pass to Gabriela Martinez, who drives free to the basket. Gabby Martinez, the 5'9" freshman from Oak Hills, holds the Lady Bulldogs single-game rebounding record. Akia Lacey joins the hit from behind the arc party. She enters this game hitting an unbelievable 70% on shots from the field. Destiny Marin gets the shooter's bounce, bolstering her confidence in hitting from beyond the arc. The Lady Rams are on their way to putting this one away. It's 55-43, 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. VVC on a 12-0 run. Destiny Marin, 3-time All-MRL first team at Serrano. She is a second-year Lady Ram, named to the All-Conference team her freshman season. Yes, Destiny Marin is a streak shooter, and Daisy Ayala knows to feed the hot hand. Destiny Marin's 3 makes it 60-47, prompting a LA Southwest timeout. Destiny Marin again. Alicia Ortiz the assist. VVC up by 15 points. It is 62-47 with 4:44 still to play. Daisy Ayala tips the Lady Cougars pass. Veronica Ruiz has another steal. Daisy Ayala has another assist as Candace Ellen has her first home court collegiate basket. And the Lady Rams lead by 16, their biggest margin. It is 65-49. The Lady Rams are closing it out. Inside to Candace Ellen. Last year she was a team captain for the Silverado Lady Hawks. These Lady Rams are a delight to watch on defense. They play with such reckless abandon, never reluctant to engage in contact with an opponent or dive after a loose ball. They average 10 steals a game. Their frenetic aggressiveness also leads to VVC ladies committing 15 personal fouls per game. LA Southwest stays in this game through 3 quarters, largely by cashing in at the free throw line. At game's end, the diminutive floor general, AJ Burley, is asked, what made the difference? She doesn't say team defense, but rather, what was said at halftime. AJENAE, what made the difference in this game tonight?
I'll say for us, like talking in the locker room, and once we got together and actually talked about like what mistakes are we making, and then we actually put it on the court and then help lift each other up instead of pulling each other down.
Congratulations on a great win. That was fun to watch. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
The 71-61 triumph evens the Lady Rams' record at 3-3. They follow the Thanksgiving break by hosting a very, very tough opponent Monday, December 2nd, when LA Trade Tech comes calling. That'll be the second game of a VVC doubleheader. The men's team hosting LA Trade Tech at 5. Schreiner Buick GMC in Victorville brings you Victor Valley College action highlights. Schreiner always supports the Victor Valley College Rams, and Schreiner Buick GMC in Victorville always has the best damn used cars, period.
Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. Howard's, recognizing and supporting the teams, athletes, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Schreiner, Buick GMC in Victorville. Schreiner has the best damn used cars, period. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Looking back in the day, 2010, Burroughs was a Desert Sky League contender. Trevon Bedard's monster game on defense helps Victor Valley beat the Burroughs and claim the school's first league title in 10 years and last league gridiron championship.
An Apple Valley Unified School District bus mechanic is the best bus wrench around. And this upcoming weekend, he heads for Kansas City and Nationals competition.
Participants in this 2013 Ride in the Rocks include a veteran cyclist, daily press scribe, and co-worker photographer in the 5th annual Ride in the Rocks event. 3 season championships come down to the final race of the 2018 season at Wheel to Wheel Raceway.
Victor Valley Jackrabbits, Desert Sky League champions. Victor Valley's first such title in 10 years. It wasn't easy. The Jackrabbits had to twice battle back from behind against favored Burroughs in the final regular season game. It would be an Isaiah Kepley field goal that made the difference in the 26-24 victory, a game with eerie and ironic similarities to the Rabbits' 2-point triumph over Barstow on this same field 2 weeks prior. Though the field goal put the Rabbits ahead at the end, the bigger difference maker in the game, really, was the defensive play of Trevon Bedard. He cut the Burroughs off at the pass with 3 interceptions, 1 called back, a monster game for the 5'11", 180-pound senior. The Jackrabbits broke through on Isaiah Kepley's incredible display of concentration, athleticism, and acrobatics, tipping the pass to himself and carrying in for the touchdown. It's 8-7 Jackrabbits. On Burroughs' ensuing possession, Trevon Bedard deflects the pass, gathers it in, and gallops 64 yards to score. The outcome rests on the kicking leg of Isaiah Kepley, who coolly connects and drives it through.
The final, Jackrabbits 26, Burroughs 24. Victor Valley High School, champions of the Desert Sky League 2010. Wheel to Wheel's annual Race for the Rack raises over $5,000 for the American Cancer Society. 3 season championships are coming down to the final race of the season. Intermediates, dirt carts, seniors, and Pro 500 Speedway sprints. Cash Culp wrapped up the track championship in the dirt carts juniors class. Is there any best advice that your crew chief has given you that you remember, Cash?
How to go into a turn and how to exit.
Cash Culp's mother, Heidi Jo Erickson, races dirt carts seniors. She explains where she and Jeremy Culp came up with their son's name.
Well, in all reality, when Jeremy and I first hooked up, we really didn't have a whole lot of money, and we named him Cash so we would always be wealthy. so we stuck with that.
This is the top school bus mechanic in the state of California. His name is Michael Schreiner, Jr. He works for the Apple Valley Unified School District. Michael was named California's best mechanic at the California Association of School Transportation Officials competition held at Lake Tahoe.
I felt prepared. Still, there's an element of not knowing how the competition's going to go. Getting through it, though, I was really confident. This competition I was a little more prepared for because being in California, the laws were going to be specific to California school buses.
In November, we're going to be attending the NAPT, which is National Association of Pupil Transportation. They're doing the international competition for mechanics best. It's the international best competition.
On this level, most of the competitors are state inspectors from across the country where they get paid to do it for a living. So it's definitely a little intimidating, but we're studying and I think we're going to be well prepared.
And Mike will be competing against competitors from all over the United States and as far away as Canada.
Okay. Best of luck to you as you head on into Kansas City.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Ride the rocks. So there's a lot of rocks. There's a lot of washed out dips.
The important thing is not to fall. We try to remove a lot of the rocks and the sand this year. We'll let the tires roll over that instead of my body.
Ride in the Rocks 2013, 177 strong at the start of the 5th annual event. Big Bear Lake's Derek Herman, the first to finish the 22-mile Challenger course.
You know, the course was really good. They added some new single track that I'd never seen before, and quite a bit of it was very technical.
We added a couple miles to it. We had to modify some of the single tracks. Omnia blessed us with a couple miles of terrain that we were allowed to use, and we developed some new tracks in there.
Why do participants take part?
We always have fun. Number one rule is keep the blood inside your body and keep the blood off the bike. Other than that, I'm looking for great weather and lots of good people to ride with.
This is my second time. It's a real challenge as a novice rider, and just looking forward to the challenge and the scenery that's out here in Lucerne Valley. And
well, I think it's different things for different people because we have a little competitive group that, you know, race all the time. We come out to kind of see how fast we can do the course, and it becomes a little race, and that's kind of the history of us coming down here and doing it. I think for other people, it's just to finish. It's just to get out there and do it and have fun and just finish and get the same accomplishment.
This 5th annual affair drew the highest number of participants yet. Bikers tackling the 22-mile challenge course, others hitting the 10-mile tough course, and the Team 10. Bikers are to gather the first 8 miles of the course before breaking off onto team or challenging stretches, like this point, crossing Meridian on their way to Tarantula terrain. Walkers, joggers, families, bikers, young and old, one and all greeted with an enthusiastic reception at the finish line. Ride in the Rocks is sponsored by the Mitsubishi Cement Corporation Educational Foundation, with all proceeds benefiting schools in Lucerne Valley.
Down Home Grill serves up and delivers this date in high desert sports history. Down Home Grill is serving new menu items: Applewood Bacon Brunch Burger, Applewood Bacon Breakfast Burrito, Italian Sausage, and Machada Sriracha Breakfast Burrito.
Call 760-241-4663 for delivery or drive-through or pickup. Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road, Victorville. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sport. Howard's, recognizing and supporting the teams, athletes, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Schreiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Schreiner at the Community Taste Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of high desert television today. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Thanks for watching.